I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
He didn't make it
You
easy.
were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Don't I look okay? I'm
At the
fine.
Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Damn, I ain't even see his face
guess
when I
you've
pressed
been
fine. I
worse.
should have said
You did
something
well,
else.
Sheriff.
He looked like he
I'm surprised. Not that you did well,
he
but
been through
that,
like 100
you know,
rounds with Mike Tyson in his prime.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Hey, I told you you wasn't gonna get no good trial, bro. You the one wanted to come
Do
here.
this to people?
We
You're
said
a
that
fucking
we had this conversation.
Everyone,
But you said, you know
Can I
what?
have your
I
attention?
want to come here.
thank you all for coming here.
Hey, you know
on
what?
such short notice.
I want to
I
see,
know normally we'd
does this
schedule a
old
formal
slick
hearing,
ass bastard got a
considering
plan
the circumstances,
because he wanted to come here
I
too
thought it best if we do
freely
this as soon as possible.
of his own will.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Shut up,
Georgie.
Georgie's taking care
mean to
of.
interrupt
You
you,
gave,
Miss
you gave the order.
Georgie may
Tell the
have
whole
killed
story.
her, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute.
Yes,
So
please
you're
do
saying
so.
Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely
He
hope
suffered at the
Well,
end.
where
Don't
is
worry
he?
about it. He wasn't
Sheriff?
behind it.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
How about I kill you instead?
If you'd
Fine,
wait
go
a moment.
ahead. Let him
I'm well
finish.
aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon
I'm
the
talking. I want
charges
to see what he got to say.
Let her finish.
With the
You
slick
can have
talking
your
ass. I
say.
want to see. I want to hear what your slick talking ass
If you
gonna say to try to get you up out of here. Out of this one though.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
I ain't gonna interrupt him.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the
Let him
charade.
speak.
We know you're in
Rest is enough.
It's
You're
obvious.
And there's all
responsible.
the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
You covered it up. You full of it.
For once.
That's not what Georgie said.
It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
No.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally
Not for
showed
1
up at
second.
the door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
It was a trap.
Great.
I wouldn't call
What's he
it
talking
help.
about?
I was attacked.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
And where the hell are they at anyway?
They
Where
want to
the,
protect me. As I've protected them.
that's another thing I want to know.
You
Where
understand
where
wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
your goons
Do
at?
anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
I think you're done.
Just to save
They didn't
someone.
want to protect you. You better have a point.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see. You want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Don't turn this on us. This was Crane.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it
It wasn't a mistake.
You see?
That was a mistake.
Why
I
would
did
you
that
do
stunt.
that?
We were wrong. We shouldn't have done that to you.
I stand by our reasons. She was helping Crane and the Crooked Man, but we could have handled the situation better. And I'm sorry for that.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't
We didn't get
promise
into
you
this mess.
perfection.
We'll
No
do it
one
better.
can.
We're trying to
But
protect
I
you.
can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
We're ending
and he
that.
would take that weakness
He
and
never
add
cared
it to
about
his
any of
strength.
you. He
And
took
if
faith
things
from
didn't
Lily.
fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
look at the look in his eyes like, oh damn,
They're right.
the jig is almost up.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you
Look like they're
needn't.
choosing sides.
His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Look like they don't believe you, old Cricket. You shouldn't have called yourself Cricket Man. That was your first mistake. What the hell? What is he doing?
Very
Oh, you
good.
giving him a slow
Very
clap.
good.
He gave the ass a slow clap.
Appreciated, Miss White, but it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Man, push this man down the motherfucking well, bruh.
History.
Yeah, if you're acting like we got to be all political and shit. What about your history?
No.
You can't talk your...
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
You're responsible. Where you going?
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to
This
blame
dude
for
right here
Georgie's
been just
mistakes,
talking and-
shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he
How
treated
are
Georgie
we
after
allowing
he
him to
was in
twist
your
everything
custody?
right now?
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
You're the
Did you
one on
think we would
trial.
just
Snow
let
wasn't
that go?
involved.
You can't be
Blueberry-
serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
Calm down,
Deal
please.
with them
Everyone fucking
after we
shut
deal
up.
with you.
Listen,
That's
I
not
know...
true.
Laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly
He is
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
turn us
We
against
left
each
our
other.
ropes to this diseased
the
world,
old-
and ever since, which one
Old
of us
saying,
has been
divide and
here?
conquer.
Who filled your
That's his
lives
only
with the
way
promise
out
of
right
more?
now, and he's trying to use it.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me,
Oh, I want to grab this
you
guy
will
and throw
pay
him
your
down the
rent
well.
on the verge of eviction. Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Narissa. Mermaid. Would you be there, girl?
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to...
I'm about to say, don't let him
need
get close to
say
your
something.
ribbon.
We're kind of in the middle
You don't
of
need to do this.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You
Uh-oh.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories
Mermaid
about
done
what
got
you
herself a
do.
backbone.
Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we
Like she got
couldn't
a
say a
unibrow,
word
though.
about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
She wanted
Be
you.
quiet.
We need to
Might as
establish
well
some order
have
here.
Vivian killed herself.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa.
you.
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of
We
you.
got that confession.
Only two
We got
people who
witnesses.
ever
This
gave a
confirms
damn
it.
about me.
You know what happened,
And
and he's
now
going to
I
pay
can
for it.
finally
Yes, yes,
say
indeed. Yes, he is.
This
It
just
confirms it.
confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
You going down, sucker. You going down.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy.
You going down the witching well looking like the anchor man.
He's gotta
You finna get your ass down that witching well.
Listen to yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives
You
away
done
and now you
talking?
want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You
There you
had
go.
your chance.
Cut his ass off.
Well done then.
Ain't nothing that could have bit
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's
Walk the
guilty.
plank.
I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
Oh my
We can
God.
imprison him, lock him up forever, somewhere he can never hurt.
No, he's going down the witching well.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
Why
we
the
have
fuck
more.
would you
He isn't starved.
do all this unnecessary tiptoeing around the situation when we can end him right now?
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable
don't get it.
punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a
Bluebeard,
decision.
go over there and kill his ass.
I hope
We should
you
vote.
won't suggest
I'm making a
yourself.
call.
Why not?
Snow should decide.
What do
Let's
you
just,
think
let's
this
just vote.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Why is the butcher here?
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
I'm gonna put his ass down the witching well.
Yes, Sheriff.
Lock him up, rip his head off,
What you think is right.
throw him down
Teach
the
him a
well.
fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
You going down the witching well, buddy.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this one.
Oh shit, this motherfucker that went to choking me. He ain't that damn frack. Shit, you going down the witching well. We should have put him down the witching well when we had the damn shit. Oh, you better take us with that. Bit. What? Your ass. Down the motherfucking witching well, bit.
There you are.
Say what?
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me.
Lock him up, rip his head off, throw him down. Shut up.
You're going to miss me.
Really? Get down the witching well. Yep.
No, I won't.
That's the end of that problem. That's the end of that problem, guys. I think.
For Lily.
You know how these damn games go.
Faith.
Yes.
That was a whole lot of talking to get to that point. Thought we would never get his ass down that well.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
What you want me to do with this? Thanks. Can we talk? Everything's okay?
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
So you just gonna skip the line like that? You ain't got to stand in line? Why not? You shouldn't get no special treatment. Alright, so it look like we gotta take the keys down the Flycatcher. Look at Porky, man, with the beers. A drunk pig. Look at him tipping. Tipping. So adorable.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these. Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
The Toad is always in such a bad mood. How you doing?
Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could.
I'm busy. What is it? Sure. Of course I give it to him, little man.
Yeah, sure.
What you got there?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow.
Ah, that's that thing that they showed them
cool
in the room on the first one.
Little,
She'll love it.
Pouches
that's a weird
squirt
gift.
Juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's kind of sad, man. That's kind of sad.
Like at the farm, I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, they are. Their name is Shrek.
I want to.
It was on a lot of
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around. A nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
He gets to stay. How should I know? Must be missing.
How should I know?
Yeah, I don't really like that favoritism stuff either, guys. So the pig get to stay,
Goodbye.
but the damn toads got to leave. Yeah, that's some BS right there. There go a Little Mermaid right there.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Oh yeah, she can take it off now because the
I know it seems
other
like
girl
I should be able to.
she took it off so they don't have to worry about it anymore.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Oh, tell me, man, we didn't get the whole
Lily
story.
and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay.
Can
Just
you
tell
imagine the
me
lengths
what
they'd go
did
just to
you
silence
what did
someone
you
who had
do?
physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were trying to protect them, Georgie. Didn't do mercy. You sold out your friends.
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then, oh God.
Give her a cigarette. Touch your arm. Tell me more.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
It was
true
for the best. You shouldn't have lied.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
So I would notice that ring in her mouth.
That maybe if I couldn't save them.
So that ring in her mouth, that was you?
Yeah. I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
That's not true. That won't happen anymore.
Really.
I'm sorry you had to do that.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other.
No one's ever fucking happy. I don't know where to stand. Snow doesn't need me.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Hold on, ain't that what Faith said? Faith?
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
What is going on here?
You're looking for.
Go after her. Let her go. No. Go after her. No. That was too much of a coincidence right there.
Wolf.
Oh, they don't just end it on me like that, though. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Man, that was a cliffhanger. That was a cliffhanger at the end. You know, I guess it was a good, end to the finale of this season. But you guys definitely know that season 2 is coming. By the way, this one right here ended. I'm kind of confused on what happened, but it seemed like, it could be one and the same person, you know what I'm saying? Like the girls and stuff like that. I'm not sure. You guys let me know down in the comment section. I'm definitely going to be reading them. You guys let me know what you guys think is going on right now. You know what I mean? With the story. But it's interesting. They did a lot of talking in this episode, tied up a lot of loose ends, but definitely brought in a lot of new storylines as well, especially at the end. But I must say, it was a good episode. Definitely got me looking forward to next season. Definitely will be doing that. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. More gameplays are on the way. You guys check out some other walkthroughs on the channel as well. Other than that, guys, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kouppa. Until next time. Go live.